Hello everyone. If you want to improve your relationship, learn relationship hack or listen to entertaining and educating relationship stories, please subscribe, like, and share. Share your own story in the comments section below. Thank you. Comment what do you think about this situation. Yesterday I found out my wife is having an affair. I calmly confronted her about my suspicions when she came home late last night. We've been together for 10 years. Married less than 1. But as I'm in my early 30s, the relationship and my partner have been a fundamental part of my life for what feels like forever. I was surprised when she confirmed that she was having an affair, and was convinced that I was just jealous of her spending time with friends without me. I have been frustrated with my inability to get details. It has been like pulling teeth when it comes to getting the specifics out of her. On one hand, I don't want to know. On the other, as painful as it is, I feel like I have to know. I'm mostly a Reddit lurker, but now that I've been confronted with my wife's affair, I feel incredibly alone, scared, and very uncertain. I have no support network, and my friends have fallen away with time and distance between us, with nowhere really to turn. I just wanted to get this off my chest and ask for advice. What do I do next? What is the right decision? And how do I make it or see it? I've canceled travel plans with my wife, but she will travel regardless. I'll have almost 2 weeks to myself, and I intend to focus on myself. Exercise. Relax. Figure out what I enjoy doing for fun again. And perhaps most importantly, make an effort to reach out and make friends. I need some help through this, as a grown-ass bearded man crying at work is just unseemly in this day and age. Update. Thank you all for your advice. I didn't expect such a response. A quick update for the interested and those that were kind enough to reach out. Lawyered up. Our prenups are solid. I obtained all the required financial information from my wife, and the attorney will be initiating the divorce this week. We've kept our assets separate, and we'll both leave with ours. It's a pain though that I have to wait 60 days after filing before the divorce can be processed and be official. The wife has covered the fees. I think this is fair. I didn't speak the bed, and I'm not stressing more than I have to over the process. We live in an apartment, and we will be signing the lease in her name only tomorrow, basically buying me out. I don't feel like I have to move out, but I'm choosing to. I'm in a stronger financial position, and I intend to live in a great place of my choosing, where I want, and on my own terms. This also gives me the chance to Marie Kondo my belongings, and hopefully will allow me to better focus on myself. I'm really planning on treating this as a fresh start. She still will be traveling. I didn't provide all the details, but she's going abroad to spend time with her family. And although I do feel like she should stay if she wants to work through this, that is not what I want to do. I'm okay with getting the time and space I need to recalibrate. The only hiccup is the cat. I got the cat, and love the speep out of it. The wife loves it too. And honestly, the cat loves her more than me. I don't even know what to do about the cat, but I have some time with the puss to figure it out. I don't hold animosity against the wife to the extent that I'm willing to disrupt the animal's life for the worse. Any cat whisperers, feel free to reach out. Once again, thank you everyone. Reading through the messages and the PMs has been therapeutic and beneficial. I'll probably still be reaching out for professional help at some point, but I've got my way forward for now. I've made my checklist of things to get done. And if there is one thing I love, it's checking boxes. I think that it's excellent that you are thinking about doing positive things, and that this is a very important step. Ensure you keep your mind on positive things. Personally, it helped me to know the details. There were some very difficult conversations between me and my wife after I learned of her infidelity, and, as damned hard as it is, you'll need to keep a clear head whilst going through them. I'm not going to say that I have all of the answers, because I'm still working through things myself. But I am in a lot better a way than I was when everything was fresh. After you know the details, you'll need to do some thinking. Consider your wife as a person. You've been together for 10 years, I'd imagine there are personality traits that she has that you've picked up on that you may never have openly discussed. Incidences of insecurity, weakness, stuff like that. Endeavor to understand what it is about her that made her cheat. Because it's not about you. Only through really analyzing the details did I come to that conclusion in my situation. And there is some small comfort in really understanding that it's not about you, rather than just being aware of that on an intellectual level. If that makes sense? You ask what is the right decision. Which suggests to me that you're unsure if you think reconciliation is possible. If you do decide that you want to work on the relationship, she will need to agree to and meet conditions that you are comfortable with. In my relationship, the 2 conditions I stipulated were that she cuts off all communication with the AP, and that she sought counseling for her issues. Unfortunately, in my case, my wife was unwilling/unable to meet the first condition. You may be more lucky than I was. Regarding your wife's AP, does he have a partner? If so, I would recommend informing that person, but doing it gently and with discretion. She is a victim in this situation. Don't threaten to tell her. Just do it. You'll want to keep the moral high ground throughout this. It'll be another of those small comforts that'll come in handy later on. Most of all, I would encourage you to seek counseling. This is a very difficult time, and as much as you can receive helpful snippets here on Reddit from personal experiences, a professional counselor can be very helpful in these times. Take care of yourself. And please feel free to message me if you think a chat might help. Did you learn about AP? Is this someone she will see regularly? Are they married? I would certainly want to blow up their speep as well. You have a long road ahead of you. You haven't mentioned if you're considering reconciliation or not. Remorse is the key to reconciliation. If she's not opening up and telling you 100% of what you're asking of her, you have to ask yourself if you really want to be in a relationship with someone you can't trust. You got some difficult decisions to make. You should contact an attorney. Sorry you're going through this. Thanks for the advice. It's hard for me to think about reconciliation at this moment, although I'll need to consider it eventually. Once this event hits me, and I figure out what I want going forward, I'll see if it makes sense. You actually don't need to consider it. For some, it's just not fixable. She can show her remorse by giving you an easy favorable divorce, and if she wants you back for the right reasons, she can work her ass off for years proving it with actions after she does the right thing by accepting the consequences and letting you go. It would be just extra selfish of her to expect or demand that she have any say in the outcome. Her words are now literally meaningless. While she is out of town, find a counselor and a lawyer. Serve her upon her return. Don't mess around waiting for emotional manipulation. She blew up your marriage and your life, and now it's your turn to take control. Your future self will thank you. Divorce takes some time, so you can always stop it before it's final. But you need to file first and request the terms that work for you. I'm sorry you're here. I think they are simply stating that they're waiting to make a decision one way or the other. I don't get the sense they're considering it for WS but for themselves. I agree with you though. Her words are meaningless. All that matters now are actions. And even enough of the correct basic, decent, normal actions from WS doesn't mean they have to reconcile unless they want to. If he has even an inkling now that he may want to reconcile, I'd support him in it if WS is truly remorseful. That may mean, like you said, getting a divorce now, letting her put in the work, and seeing where that goes. Personally, I'm waiting to make my decision. And I'm giving my WS a second chance to make things right, however right they can be. It may be a short-lived second chance. Even if she does everything right. I'm giving her this chance because I feel I'd regret it if I didn't. Which could change. I don't see anything wrong with reconciling with a truly remorseful spouse. I also don't see anything wrong with getting a divorce. And going NC. Or anything in between, so long as it leads to a happy life. I get it. I tried for 2 years and he did everything right. But ultimately nothing would ever be enough and I left. Dealing with the guilt of leaving even though he tried was hard. But it was the best decision for me. It just took 2 years to admit cheating was a deal breaker. I wish you peace in your decisions. I am here if you need to talk. I know strangers on Reddit blah blah. But I was in the same mindset and space last year. A lot of people reached out to me on Reddit and it really did help. Sometimes talking it out can make things ease into place. I am sorry you are going through this. This kind of hurt and betrayal is peeping devastating. Jesus man. I've been with mine 10 years and about to get married. I can't imagine. But hey. At least you figured out you messed up now and you're still young. Probably attractive. And have your health. Take some time for you, then get back out there on that horse. Maybe watch some inspiring anime like Haikyuu or something. Friends and life will be back rolling into your vicinity like a flood down a mountain. Leave her. You're in your early 30s. It's never too late to take your life by the reins and live it to the fullest. Leaving your cheating wife in the dust. It doesn't sound like you have kids. Which is a godsend. Please do not have them with this person. 1 year into marriage. She's already cheating. Is this really someone you can trust? Someone you want to be with? The answer is no. You know it's over, talk to a divorce attorney. Prepare yourself. And shore up the skeleton support system you do have. Reach out to an old friend. Family. Anything. You can do it. We are also here